Okay, so hello everyone, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just we're waiting 1 minute for joining all of those other participants, then we'll start out today's session.
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we'll start for today's session. So hello everyone, welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing and GIS analysis. So basically in this online training program, we are just focused for beginners who don't have any knowledge in Google Earth Engine or who don't have any knowledge about the coding or programming such as JavaScript or Python. If you have done any knowledge about the coding section, don't worry about that. We try to complete all of those things from beginners to advanced level in Google Earth Engine platform. So basically, it's our total 7 days online training program, and each days I will provide you total 3 hours. Mainly 2 hours I provide the live training session, and 1 hours for our problem solving. So every class I also give some assignment in our Google Classroom, so you can check and try to solve all of those assignment. And further, when you face any problem regarding any issue, then we try to discuss in our 1 hour live training session. Okay, maybe 2 hours live training, 1 hour for the problem solving class we take. Okay, and in this online training program, you are also get some benefit when you complete your all of those assignment. Then you also get a certificate, as well as you are also get the lifetime teaching support. So basically, Google Earth Engine platform is a totally when you learn as a beginners, you face a lot of problem. Okay, so that's why you get the continuous support. Okay, so when you face any problem regarding any issue about the coding, or when you face any problem regarding any issue in your work, you can easily get it the support from us. And we already created the WhatsApp group, as well as we already created our Google Classroom. You just simply post your problem. Okay, then you also get the support from here. Anytime you can post when you face any problem. Okay, so let's go. First of all, I will try to discuss about our course syllabus. So mainly what you will get after completing the total 7 days online training program, what you learn from me. Okay, so I simply share my screen and then try to start. Let me share. I think some. Okay, so I am situated in the nearby road, so that's why the problem. Okay, so let me. Yeah. So now can you see my screen? See my screen now?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If any question, you can simply ask me. No problem, anytime. So let's go. So first of all, I will try to discuss about that course syllabus. Okay, so let's go. So in this online training program, we try to cover all of those things from beginners to advanced level. And if you have no knowledge about the coding, don't worry about that. We also try to complete also coding section, mainly Python and JavaScript, both of coding we try to complete. And then how we can easily use the coding in Google Earth Engine platform and do for the different types of remote sensing analysis, we try to discuss one by one. So here you can see the course content about that. So mainly first day, I will try to discuss about the introduction to Google Earth Engine, then how to use Google Earth Engine using JavaScript and also Python API. And we also try to discuss about the some basic principle of JavaScript and Python syntax. And also talk about the client and server object on Google Earth Engine. Then how we can easily importing raster and vector data from local storage as well as Google Earth Engine dataset, how to filter the attribute table. Second is I also try to discuss about that mainly how we can easily filtering the different types of satellite images, mainly Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, this type of image, how we can easily filtering and displaying. Then how we can easily create the different types of composite, how we can easily use the different types of band combination, then how to export the satellite imagery, mainly Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, then how to import, filter, reduce, clip, and display the raster data in Google Earth Engine platform. Then we talk about the time series chart analysis, and also talk about how we can easily export the Initiative file from the Google Earth Engine platform. And third day, we try to discuss about that calculating any indices from satellite images. It can be Landsat, Sentinel, and filtering and displaying the satellite image, mainly Sentinel-2, how to remove the cloud, all of those things we try to complete in here. Then we talk about the thresholding technique for extract the water body. Then how can easily create the different types of indices, mainly NDVI, NDWI, SAVI, EVI, or any other kinds of indices, how can easily make the time series chart using Landsat or Sentinel, and how to add the gradient, legend, and title on Google Earth Engine map, and how we can easily calculate the normalized difference water index from MODIS and Landsat data. And fourth, we try to discuss about that how to remove different types of cloud and haze from the satellite images, mainly Landsat and Sentinel imagery. Then we talk about the DEM dataset. Using the DEM, how we can easily create the different types of hillshade, slope, aspect, as well as we try to discuss about that land surface temperature or LST monitoring using Landsat image, as well as also MODIS satellite images, and how to calculate average, maximum, minimum NDVI for any specific region. How we can easily create the monthly time series chart. We try to discuss about the for evapotranspiration. We try to discuss about that. And fifth, we try to discuss about the air quality monitoring. So mainly all of those parameters, how we can easily monitor using remotely sensed data. And then how we can easily make the time series chart in CSV format, as well as download the air quality parameters data. How we can easily make the air quality monitoring time series chart. Okay, how to calculate the total emission of nitrogen dioxide or any specific gases using Google Earth Engine platform. And we also try to discuss about another ArcMap software, mainly ArcGIS software. So basically, in ArcMap software, we also try to show you that how we can easily create the research paper map, as well as also using the Google Earth Engine dataset, how we can easily create the map. So basically, in Google Earth Engine platform, we can easily download the any kinds of data as a raster format. So further, this data I need to manipulate using the ArcMap software for creating the different types of map. So how we can easily do that? I also show you that in this time for the ArcMap software. Okay. And sixth, we try to discuss about the machine learning method in Google Earth Engine platform, and using the different types of machine learning methods such as random forest, support vector machine, minimum distance, then classification and regression trees. This type of machine learning method, how we can easily use and then make the land use land cover classification map using supervised and unsupervised algorithm. All of those things we try to discuss, as well as accuracy assessment, how we can easily do for that, kappa accuracy, producer accuracy, consumer accuracy. All of those things we try to complete. Then calculate the land use land cover class area, how to add the legend on LULC map, how to export land use land cover map for a research paper using ArcMap software. And 7, we try to discuss about the change detection, mainly land use land cover change detection, NDVI change detection. Okay, this type of thing we try to discuss. And another hyperparameter tuning, we also try to discuss about that because it's need for the improving the accuracy of our machine learning model. So both of things we try to complete it one by one. And you can get after submitting all of those assignments, basically every class I put some assignment in our Google Classroom. You already join our Google Classroom. I put that. You can get all of those materials such as all of those practice code, all of those slide, all of those PDF book, all of those things you can easily get. And you also get the recorded class also. Suppose when you miss any class, you can easily cover using the recorded class. And lifetime teaching support, basically regarding this online training program, when you face any problem regarding any issues, you can get the lifetime teaching support. And it's very important as a beginners, when you want to learn the Google Earth Engine platform, you face a lot of problem. Okay, so that's why you need the continuous support. When you face any problem, you can simply post in our Google Classroom, or you can also message in our WhatsApp group. Okay, then you can easily get the solution about this problem. Okay, so let's go. I simply open my today's slide from here. So let's go. And when you face any confusion or any question, you can simply ask me anytime, no problem. Okay, let's go. So basically today is our first day. Basically today I will try to discuss about that how we can easily introduction to Google Earth Engine, then learn the basic principle of JavaScript syntax, then client and server object, then how we can get the server to execute your code, then importing raster and vector data from local storage using our Google Earth Engine dataset, then filtering attribute table, and then band combination. We'll try to discuss about that. Importing and filter, reduce, clip, and display data on Google Earth Engine platform. So first of all, introduction to Google Earth Engine. So what's the Google Earth Engine and what's the application of Google Earth Engine? Then what's the work and what's the advantage of using Google Earth Engine platform? How we can install this tool? So basically, Google Earth Engine platform, the short form is the GEE. It's the Google Earth Engine. It's the product of Google, and Google Earth Engine mainly it's a totally cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis. Okay. Now, what's the cloud-based? Cloud-based platform has the common characteristic is that it has own server. Every cloud-based platform has its own server, such as YouTube. YouTube is a cloud-based platform, and YouTube has its own server. When you play any music from the YouTube, it play from the YouTube server. And also suppose Facebook is another cloud-based platform. When you upload any picture or any photo or any video, first of all it uploaded in the cloud in the Facebook server. Okay, and when you want to watch your photo or watch anything from the Facebook, it play from the Facebook server. So cloud-based platform, every cloud-based platform has their own server. In this time, Google Earth Engine is a cloud-based platform, so that's why Google Earth Engine have a server. Okay, and all of those things control from the Earth Engine server. So this is a cloud-based platform, and in this cloud-based platform, we can easily access over 40 years of different satellite imagery. So this is another benefit for using the Google Earth Engine platform. So mainly when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any types of satellite imagery. We can easily access the Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, then precipitation dataset, any dataset we can easily access from the Google Earth Engine data catalog. Okay, and we can easily use it without downloading. But when you want to work with, suppose other traditional software such as ArcMap or QGIS software, you need to download the satellite images from the different sources. But in this time, we don't need to download any types of satellite images. We can easily access all of the satellite images from the Google Earth Engine data catalog and use it. And if you have own data set, you can easily upload. Suppose you want to buy some high resolution satellite imagery. It can be a sports satellite image or anything, any high resolution or Maxar satellite image, any high resolution satellite image, you can easily upload in Google Earth Engine platform, and then you can easily work with that. And finally, you can easily apply your different types of algorithm to your data, and you can easily get the result as they export your image, table, chart, map output, all of those things you can easily export from here. Okay, so in this time application, there are a lot of application in Google Earth Engine platform. All of those remote sense analysis we can easily do using this platform. And first of all, I mentioned some here. You can see that detecting deforestation. as well as classifying land use and land cover mapping, estimating forest biomass and carbon, mapping roadless areas, then assessment of the plant health status, then air quality monitoring we can easily do, as well as also do for the water quality monitoring, then flood mapping and damage assessment, growth monitoring, burn severity mapping, as well as land surface temperature monitoring. So any kind of remote sensing analysis we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform. Very quickly and efficiently we can do for than other software. So in this time, mainly Google Earth Engine focused on the society's biggest challenges such as deforestation, drought, climate change, disaster, diseases, global food security, sustainability. Okay, and why this is important at the present time. So mainly when you want to work for the big data set or big geospatial data set, such as you want to make the land use land cover map for the whole world, or you want to make the land use land cover map for the whole country boundary of India, then you must come in the Google Earth Engine platform. It's also possible to other traditional software you can use, but Google Earth Engine platform you can do it very smoothly and very fastly you can do. Okay, first of all, it reduce your time to the analysis. Okay, you can easily get all of the satellite images without downloading, and you can easily use it, and then you can easily make the analysis. You can easily access 2 petabytes of data, and its computing power is very fast. Okay, and it has also some new feature. Basically this type of feature easily remove the different types of cloud and haze from the Google Earth, from the satellite images, and it's a one kind of platform. This platform we can easily use for that global data analysis. We can easily get all of those data set globally, and we can easily analyze this type of data. And what the pros and cons of using the Google Earth Engine platform? But it's a lot of pros. Basically, it's a lot of benefit we can easily get when you want to Google Earth Engine platform. Such as you can see, when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any types of satellite imagery. So it's the best benefit for that. Okay, without downloading, we can easily work with all types of satellite imagery. We can easily access 2 petabytes of data or more on the way. And this Google computing power is the very fast analysis. But it also some cons is that you have to know some programming language. You have to know. But in this online training program, I also try to teach you all of those things, mainly programming language, which you need to learn the Google Earth Engine platform, such as JavaScript, Python. Both of things I try to complete. So then you can easily get the some knowledge about the programming language, and you can easily work with the Google Earth Engine platform for the different types of remote sensing analysis. And it also depend on your internet connection, because Google Earth Engine is a cloud-based platform. Okay, so basically when you want to do anything, it will be it get the result from the Google Earth Engine server. So for connecting the server, you must it depend on your internet connection. So when you sometime when you take get the low internet connection, then it will be not work better. Okay, so this it is also depend on the internet connection. Okay, and primary focus in the raster based imagery, it has some lake mature and detailed documentation, but I also provide you all of those documentation so that you can easily learn the Google Earth Engine platform for your remote sensing analysis. And how does the work? So we already know about that Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud based platform, and every cloud based platform have a own server, and all of those things control from the server. Okay, Google Earth Engine platform, suppose I write a code, this code send a message to the server. In a matter of second, this server send you me response. Suppose I need the image for Landsat image, so I write the code for Landsat. This message sent on the Google Earth Engine server, and I can get the satellite image from the server. So basically, this software type is the web processing or cloud computing or cloud-based platform, and it has their own server. All of those things control from the server. And this is the main website about that, earthengine.google.org. And then accessibility must be online. When you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you must connect with the online. And for requirement, basically Google Earth Engine is a free to charge, and to use the code editor, just you need to registration. Okay, you simply registration with your valid Google account, then you can easily get the notification from the Google Earth Engine authority, and then you can easily use their code editor. Okay, so I'll show you that how you can easily registration with the Google Earth Engine account. And computer system must be online, and it mainly work for the image processing and visualization. it work for the raster and vector, both of dataset we can easily handle using this Google Earth Engine. So how you can start this tool? So first of all, you can simply go to this link earthengine.google.com and then click on the sign up button. Okay, and we can get the commercial or non-commercial. Okay, so anyone you can easily choose and then work with that. And you can get sign in, use your Google account. You can get this, you can simply put your email address. If you have the institutional email, then it also better. You can easily firstly you can get the verification when you use the institutional email. But if you have no institutional email, don't worry about that. You can also use the same simple email. That is no problem. And after that, you can just simply fill up this form. Basically, your full name, affiliation, institution type, your country. And this question is very important. What would you like to accomplish with Earth Engine? Try to give this answer within 5 to 10 sentences. Okay, not put in only for the one word. Don't put that. Try to make this answer 5 to 10 sentences for getting the firstly approve your account. Okay, then I agree. Click on a check mark in here. Also check mark. I am interested commercial use of Google Earth Engine platform. I am not robot. Then submit this form. Okay. After submitting this form, you can check your email, which email you want to use for registration, and you can get your Gmail inbox this type of email when you successfully registration. You can get the welcome to Earth Engine. So now we can see you can easily access the Earth Engine code editor. Okay. So simply click on here. Then you can get this type of things. Or you can, or if you already registration with the Google Earth Engine platform, simply go to this link code.earthengine.google.com. Simply go to this link, then it automatically appeared this type of interface. So basically, if you already make the registration on Google Earth Engine platform, simply go to this link code.earthengine.google.com. Then you can get this type of interface. Okay, so I already make the registration. So in this time, I simply go to this link and try to show you that. So just I simply you can see I take a new window, and then further you can see just simply go to this link code.earthengine.google.com, then search. So here you can see it appear at this type of window. So basically it's called the JavaScript API code editor for Google Earth Engine. In this code editor, we can write only JavaScript programming, not Python. For the Python, we have to generate the another environment. So in this time, first of all, I will try to discuss about this user interface of this code one by one. I try to discuss all of this function. So this is the code editor, and in this code editor, we can get a total 4 panel. Okay, so in this time, it's called the left panel, it's called the middle panel, or it's also called the editor panel. Okay, so mainly editor panel where we write our code and modify our code in the editor panel, and it's called the right panel, and it's called the map interactive view. Here we can easily get all of those map, all of those things. Okay, so in this time here you can see the right panel. We can get the 3 tab: inspector, then console, and task tab. So first of all, inspector tab. So mainly inspector tab, you can see when I click on here, I can get the click on the map to then inspect the layers. Okay, suppose in this inspector tab is mainly work for map querying result. Suppose you want to add any map, it can be an DVI map or NDWI map or any map. So now you want to check what's the value of NDVI for a specific coordinate or a specific geolocation. What's the value of NDVI? You want to check it. Then simply click on the inspector tab and click on your map. Then you can get the what is the value for a specific location for NDVI. In this time, I did not add any map, so it's the default. Default, we can get this type of value. You can see we can get the longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale. Okay, so suppose I click on, I can get about that geolocation coordinate. I can get from here. Okay, so basically, this tab we use for map querying result. Suppose you want to check for any value. Okay, it can be NDVI value or EVI value or SAVI or anything you want to check. Then simply click on inspector tab and click on your map. Then we can get what's the value for this specific geolocation. We can easily get. Then console tab. Console tab mainly printing your output. Suppose you want to print anything. Mainly we are using at the print function. Suppose I simply use at the print. And suppose I print anything. Suppose I just print here, suppose hello world. I got this result under the console tab. So mainly this console tab print your output. So when you want to use the print function in here, this result we got under the console tab. The tasks tab. Tasks tab mainly managing your long running tasks. Suppose I want to import or export any file. Then this tasks tab show you the file size. When you want to work for that big region, then it take the long time. When you want to is the small region, it take the small time. Okay, so in this time, this tasks tab mainly show you the long running tasks, and it also show about the progress about your work. Okay, how much time you need for exporting or importing. And also you can see the skip tab. So basically skip tab we are used for save our script. So here you can say already you can see owner. Okay, so basically owner, basically this type of script I save in my skip tab. Okay, it save my skip tab. So further when I need this type of code for modification, I simply click on here, then this code automatically added in my code editor. Okay, so further I can easily modify this code and also edit this code. Okay, and suppose I run this code, then it will be show the result. So basically this skip tab we are used for save our script which I need. Okay, so for the future time when I need this script, I just simply click on here, it will be add in my code editor, and from here I can easily modify and also edit this code. Okay, so skip tab mainly managing your code which you save. So in this time, you can how I can save. For saving this code, here you can see the save button. Okay, the save button. So I already saved this code. So then this time you can save as. Suppose I click on the save as, and further I put the file name about my code, and then OK. Then it will be saved under my skip tab. So mainly skip tab is managing your script which you save. For the saving, just click on the save button and put the file name. Then it will be stored under the skip tab. And further I can easily open this code and modify this code one by one. Okay, then docs tab. It is very important because docs tab provide you all of those function. All of those function you can easily get from the docs tab. And how we can easily use this function, we also get the guideline from here. Suppose I click on here, here you can see it show about the function, and you can see about the description about the function. Mainly this function used for construct a new list. And what's the argument about this function? We can get the argument about that. So all of this function, click on here, you can say I can get the description as well as I also get the argument about this function. All of this function we can easily get from here. And this is the another, you can see all of those description, all of those argument. So this is the another benefit. This benefit is that when you want to use this code editor, you don't need to memorize any function. Okay, because all of this function description I can easily get from here. All of this function I can get from here, also get their argument. So just I see it and then write my code. So it is another benefit to use this code editor, because in this time you don't need to memorize anything, because we can easily get all of those function from here. Okay, all of those function we can easily get from here and use it in my code, and we can easily get the result. So this is the most best benefit for this code editor. But when you want to use the other code editor such as Google Collab for Python, then you did not get this type of benefit. You need to memorize all of those function, and memorize is very hard. So that's why as a beginners, when you want to start the Google Earth Engine, first of all you try to start using the Google Earth Engine JavaScript API. After learning these things, you move to the Python API. Okay, so because you can see this code editor is very we can get all of those things from here, but other code editor you did not get this type of things. Okay, you have to memorize all of those things one by one, and all of those argument you need to write one by one. But in this code editor we can easily get this type of argument, all of those description I can easily get and use it, and you can easily get this result. Okay, and asset tab. So basically asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded. Okay, so here you can see I already uploaded different types of TIFF format, shapefile, CSV file. You can easily upload. How we can upload you the later about that. So basically asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded. It can be raster file, it can be shape file, it can be CSV file, it can be GOT file. We can easily upload in Google Earth Engine platform, and we can easily analyze in here in the code editor. So mainly asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded. Okay, as well also you can see the search place. So basically in the search place, you can easily search your place, or you can easily search your data set. Okay, any data set you can simply search. Also you can see the browse data catalog, also suggest a new data set. Suppose you create any new data set, then you want to upload this data set and contribute with Earth Engine platform, then also suggest a new data set. You can click on here and browse data catalog. When I click on here, I can get all of those Earth Engine public data catalog. You can see climate weather data. I can get surface temperature, climate, atmospheric weather, imagery, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, high resolution imagery for a specific region. Also you can train dataset, land cover dataset, okay, cropland dataset, okay. So a lot of dataset. Also you can see the Landsat. So click on the Landsat, then I can get all of those Landsat image collection. Okay, Landsat 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 1. Okay, all of those things I can get. Suppose click Sentinel, I can get all of the Sentinel image collection. For the MODIS, I got all of those MODIS image collection. Okay, so in this step, just we get the data from here and use in our code editor, and we can easily get the result without downloading any types of satellite imagery. Okay, and also you can see it's called the map interactive view. Here we can easily get the satellite map. We can also add from the Google satellite map, as well as also you can get this type of map. Also we can add the train. Okay, train option is also, you can say train. Suppose you can see about that. Okay, click on the train, then we can get this type of train. I get a satellite. We can see the level, so uncheck the level, so then this type of name will be gone. We can get this type of map. You can see this is the different types of tool. Hand tool, mainly it's used for moving the map, and also you can see the marker when you want to add any types of marker, or also you can see the line tool for creating the point, line, polygon, basically different types of vector data you can easily create from here, as well as the square you can easily create from here. Okay, so basically these are the different types of we can easily get. Also zoom in and zoom out you can easily get from here. Okay, and basically this is the user interface of this Google Earth Engine code editor. Okay, and this code editor is very powerful code editor than Python or other things. Okay, so in this time I talk about that Python code editor. Okay, how we can easily use the Google Earth Engine in Python code editor. Okay, mainly Google Earth Engine is supported JavaScript, Python, R programming language also. Okay, so for the Python, if you want, you can use here the Jupyter notebook, or if you want, you can also use here the Google Collab. Okay, so Google Collab is the easy way we can easily get all of those things. So just I simply search on the Google Collab. Search. So here you can see, just simply click on here. Just open the Google Collab code editor. Okay, so then click on the new notebook. This time this code editor is very hard for that as a beginners, because you can see you did not get any support in this code editor. But when you use this code editor, we can get the lot of support. We can get the docs tab, skip tab, all of those things we can easily get. But for the Python, here you can see we can get this type of, just we can get the cell. Okay, so now I will show you that how we can easily create the environment for the Earth Engine platform. Okay, so first of all, you just simply install a package. This package name the GE map. So just simply install pip install, then put the package name, suppose GE map, and then click run. So now this package is installed in your Google Colab. Further, we can easily use this package. You can see it will, okay, so you can see already satisfied all of those requirement, because I already installed these things. So in this time I just simply take import this file. So just use the function import. I simply import the GE map. Okay, click the run, and you can see, and then further just take the new cell, I put this import mainly this time Art Engine library. So EE, it's the Art Engine library. So basically, this library is already installed in Google Colab. So that's why in this time we not install again. It's the default install in the Google Colab. So simply import and click the run. So now I can see it will be done. And further, just use a EE dot authenticate. Click the run. Okay. In this time, you can see you allow this notebook access your Google connection. Simply click the allow, and in this time, you simply choose your email. Which email you want to use for registration in your Google Earth Engine. I use this email, so simply click on here. So just click on the continue, and further also click on the continue. Okay, so it's done. And further click the code and put here EE dot initialize. Click to the okay. In this time, you can see it show the error because in this time we have to put our project. Okay, so it's the new update. From that, we have also need to mention about the project name. So just I simply put here the project equal. I just put the project name and how where I can get the project name. You can get the project name from here. You can see it show about the project name ee.rmijanu 690. So this is my project name. So in this time I use this name. Okay, just put the project and put this name ee dot check again 690. Okay, so now again it's successfully done. Okay, so just simply e dot initialize, then project equal your project name. You can easily get the project name from here. Okay, so in this time we just put this project name and further just I take a variable, suppose map, and then I call the ge map dot map. Further I simply print this map. Now it's ready. Okay, so now this code is ready for that your work with the Google Earth Engine platform, because I just import all of those library. So now this environment is ready for working with the Earth Engine platform. We can easily use the all of those Earth Engine function. You can see all of those Earth Engine function we can easily use in this environment, in this corridor we can easily use, because I successfully make the environment for the Python API. Okay, so it's a Python API, and Python API for the beginners is very hard because this code editor is not real. You can see this code editor, you have to memorize all of those things one by one and then put in here. But in this time, in this code editor, we can easily get all of those things from the doc step and use it in our code editor. Okay, so in this time I talk the two code editor first time, then show you all of this process one by one. So basically this is the process to make the environment in Python API for Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, okay, so anyone any question you can ask me. For anyone any question or any doubt for any time, just ask me question, or you can also put your question in the chat box.
Sir, I want to ask one thing.
Yeah, please.
Uh, you showed the code or on Python. Once that you have written the code, I just have to copy paste that code.
Just a minute, I think some networking issue. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I
My
thought.
doubt was that, sir,
Yeah.
once you have created environment in the Python,
Yeah.
then everything will be it will be similar to Google Earth Engine.
Okay, no. In this time, Google Earth Engine. Okay, I'll show you the differentiate between the Python and JavaScript. It's some not much very different. Okay, just almost same, but we have to change something. Okay, very small things we need to change. Then we can easily get the result in the Python and JavaScript. So for this region, I will show you that Python and JavaScript at the same time. Okay, then you can easily get the idea where the different for the Python and JavaScript. Then you can easily use it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so let's go and show you that. Just let me share my screen. Okay, so let's go. Just simply open my slide. So just I simply open my slide. Yeah. So now I talk about the programming language. Okay, suppose if you have no knowledge about that programming language, then it will be very useful for you. So basically, every programming language have some common things, such as every programming language mainly work for the print. Okay, so all of those programming language, it can be Python, JavaScript, or CC, or CC plus. This type of programming language mainly work for the print. Okay, suppose all of those programming languages work with the data. Okay, this data can be string, this data can be number, this data can be boolean. Okay, and every programming language also work for the comment. Okay, mainly comment is not a syntax, but comments give the information about the code. Every programming language work for the list, dictionary, and function. So basically, when you want to learn this type of things, mainly print, string, number, boolean, comment, list, dictionary, function, loop, then you can easily get the basic idea about this programming language. Okay. So now let's go about the return discuss about the practically one by one. Suppose I talk about the JavaScript and Python at the same time, then you can easily get the basic idea, basic difference between the Python and JavaScript. So just I open a new code editor. Okay. So first of all, suppose print function. Okay, just we are using the print function to print our output. Okay, so in this time we can say just put the print. Mainly it's print anything. Suppose I put this number, I want to print this number. So now click the run. Here I can get the result. You can see it's print this number, and there is no problem. But when I print anything, suppose I want to print my name. In this time here you can say I can get the wrong. It show the Mizan is not defined. Okay. So here you can see it show the Mizan is not defined. Mainly it's some problem. And we also get the error. You can see it show about the red alert sign. So it's the problem in this line have a problem. This problem is that it's a number. Okay. It's called the number data type, and it's called the character. Okay. And group of character called as a string. So it's a string. It's a string. So that's how you can face the problem. Okay, so I also write the comment. Suppose for the commenting, we are just using this 2/. It's a number data type, and it's called string data type. Okay, so here you can see number, there is no problem, it print. But when I put the string, mainly group of character, M is one character, I is one character, so it's a group of character, then I can get the error. So what's the solution? This solution is that when you print any string, you must be using the quotation. Start and in part, just put the quotation. Suppose I put the quotation, single quotation I put. If you want, you can also use a double quotation, no problem. So now click the run, you can see it will be what? Okay. So number data type, you don't need to put any kind of quotation. Okay. But string data type, you must use the quotation, start and end. When you print any string, you must be put the quotation string means quotation. You always put the quotation, otherwise we can get the wrong. So it's a data type. Number data type don't need put any kinds of quotation, but string data type must be used the quotation. Okay. So now suppose these same things I want to do in the Python. Okay. So just I take the new cell. Python is also same in this time. We are using the print function. Also use the print function for printing anything for the Python. Suppose I print this number. So click to run. It's get the result, you can see. Suppose I print my name. Suppose I print any string. Suppose without quotation, you can see we get the error. You can see we can get the error. But when I put here the quotation, single quotation or double quotation, so now print that. In this time, you can see it will be okay. There is no problem. So this thing is the same with the JavaScript programming. Okay. For these things also same for the JavaScript programming. There is no need to any change. Suppose in this time I talk about the variable. So first of all, variable. What is the variable? Mainly we are used for variable to store anything, any object or any number, anything. When you want to store it, then it's called the variable. And variable have a three kinds. Suppose in this time variable have a variable name, then equal sign, then put the value. Okay. Suppose now variable name can be anything, but some limitation have. It can be almost any name, but it has some limitation. So variable name can be anything, then equal sign, then assign the value. Suppose I just take a variable name, suppose number, then equal sign and put the value, suppose 100. Okay. So in this time, this is the variable name. It is the equal sign and it is the value. Okay. So it's this 100 is stored in this number variable. Okay. And JavaScript programming, you must use here the var keyword. Okay. It's constant all time. When you declare any variable, you must use here the var keyword. Then variable name, equal sign, then value. So just I put here that var keyword because the JavaScript programming, you must be used at the var keyword. Then put the variable name, then equal sign, then assign your value. In this time, this value is stored in this name number. So now I print that. Suppose I just print this number, click run. So here you can say it printed 100 because this 100 is stored in here number. Suppose let's take the another example. Suppose I put this my name. Suppose I put this variable name is a my name. So in this time, if you want, you can also use the underscore. Okay, in a variable name, you can also use the underscore. You did not put any space. You can use the underscore. And suppose I put my name, suppose Mijan, and it is a JavaScript programming, so must use at the var keyword. Okay, you must use it. It's my var keyword. It's my variable name. Equal sign. I assign the value Mijan. So now you can see here when I print that, what happened. You can see I print this variable my name. In this time I got an error. You can see it show the Mijan is not defined because this is a string. Okay, and we all know about that. When you print any string, we must use the quotation. So just I put here the quotation. So now in this time you can see it will be work. There is no problem because this string is stored in the my name, and when I print my name, I can get Mijan. Okay, so it's the variable. Variable mainly store any number, any string or anything. So now let these same things I want to work with the Python. I simply copy and then go to the Python query, click here. Suppose here you can see in this time Python, when you define the variable, don't need to put the var keyword. Okay, var keyword don't need for the Python. Just put ahead the variable name, equal sign, and put the value. Just it. Okay. So in this time, var keyword don't need. Just put the variable name, equal sign, and then put the value. Click to the run. In this time, you can see what happened. You can see it print the value 100. Okay. So suppose another thing. Suppose this example. Simply suppose I copy from here. my name, and I print that. Simply copy and use in the Python. For the Python, don't need the var keyword. So just remove the var keyword. It not need. It's my variable name, my name, equal sign. It's my value. So now click the run. In this time we can get this result. You can see. Okay. So this is the difference about that. When you want to define the variable name in JavaScript programming, you must use the var keyword. But for the Python, don't need to put any var keyword. Okay. So now let's check the another example. In this time, suppose in this time you can see it's a one value, okay, and one variable name. But I want to put more name. Suppose I want to put the more name, such as I put the name, suppose Margia. Suppose I put the name here suppose I put the name for here, suppose Minhaj. Suppose I put the name here Minu. Okay. In this time here you can see we in the one variable I stored the more than one name or one value. Okay. So in this time you can see I put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 name I put. It already show the error you can see. Okay. So one variable, one value for one variable is okay. There is no problem. But when I put the more value, then it not work. Then we have to use the concept of list. I just make a list, and in this list I put all of those in this variable stored this list. So in this time you can see one value is okay for one variable, but when I put the more value, then it show the error. In this time we are just put the list. So how I can make the list? For make the list, we are just use the sign square bracket start and square bracket end. Okay, just put that. So square bracket start, square bracket end, then it make the list. So now click the run. In this time you can see what happened. It just make a list. Click on here, you can see I can get this type of things. Mijan, Marja, Muaj, Minaj, Minu. So in this time it show the list about that. And it start from the 0. Mainly 0 refers to the first item of this list. Okay, 0 refers to the first item of this list. So it counting start from the 0. 0 refers to the first item, 1 refers to the second item, 2 refers to the third item, third refers to the fourth item, fourth refers to the fifth item. Basically JavaScript is a 0 base, so it start counting from 0. Suppose I put the another example. Suppose I put here the more value. Suppose 80, suppose 70, 60, 50. You can see it already show about this error because one value for one variable is okay, but when I put the more than one value, then it show the error. Then we have to make the list, and for the list we have to use the square bracket. Just square bracket start and square bracket end. Click that. So now it will work. You can see it will work. You can also apply in here. Suppose I simply copy these things and I want to apply it in the Python. So just paste. In this time, what I need to change? Simply remove this var keyword because Python don't support the var keyword. Var keyword is only for the JavaScript programming. Click the run. In this time, we can get this type of result. You can see we can get this type of result. Okay, so it's the list in the Python. How we can easily create the list in Python? Just it. Same thing. Just simply remove the var keyword. Then it will be okay. So now we talk about the dictionary. So now mainly dictionary have a two part. One part is called keyword. Another part is called the key value. Okay? Mainly keyword and key value make a one item in the dictionary. Dictionary has a keyword and key value. Suppose I just take a, and for the dictionary we must use at the curly bracket. Okay, curly bracket start and curly bracket end for the dictionary. For the list we are using the square bracket. So I also make the comment because I will send you this type of code for your practice. For the list we are using the square bracket, and for the dictionary just we are put here the curly bracket. And dictionary have a two part, keyword and key value. Okay, so now let's check some example. just take a I just make the dictionary, curly bracket start and curly bracket end. Suppose I put this one keyword, suppose country, name. It's my keyword. And for the key value, I simply key value suppose Bangladesh. Then suppose I put the another keyword, suppose year. Suppose I put the year, suppose 2024. Suppose I put this another keyword, suppose food. I put this food such as a rice. Okay? Suppose if you can see, it's a keyword and it's a key value. Okay, it's a keyword and it's a key value. It's a keyword and it's a key value. And keyword and key value make a one item. Suppose it's make a one item. Okay, it's make a another item. It's make a another item. So in this time, it create the different item. Suppose this dictionary, I want to store it in a variable. So just take the variable. Before the variable, must use the var keyword. So var keyword. And put the variable name, suppose any variable name, no problem. Okay, and so now this dictionary is stored in this variable. So now simply print that. We can get, you can see three properties. Okay, these three properties means that it has the three keyword and three key value. Okay, three keyword and three key value. It means that three keyword and three key value. So click on here, you can see I can get the food is the rice, year is the 2024, country is Bangladesh. Okay, so it's a keyword and key value. It's in dictionary. If you want, you can also add a list in your dictionary. Suppose I just make a list in my dictionary. Suppose I just put the list for year, and further I just make the list for year. Suppose 2000, 2010, suppose 2015, 2020. Okay, in this time it's a dictionary. This dictionary I also add a list. So now click the run. In this time you can see what happened. Click on here, you can see I can get the list about that. Okay, so in the dictionary, if you want, you can also add a list in here. Okay, but you can see in this time it not show. I put the same name for the two time. Okay, so that's why in this time one property is not showing in here. Keyword name must be unique all time. Suppose this keyword I put the year and also put the keyword is the year. So in this time it take only for the one keyword. So for that I just simply change it. Suppose I put this lowercase y. Now in this time you can see it will work. It total four properties. Four properties means that it has total four keyword and four key value. Click on here, you can see I can get the food, I can make the list, and also show about the keyword. All of this keyword I can show in here. Okay, basically you must use the unique name in your keyword name. Must all time will be unique name, then it will be showing here. And in the dictionary we can also add the list. Okay. So now these things I simply show in my Python. Simply copy and suppose take the new code cell and paste here, and further remove the var keyword, and now click run. In this time it will be show this result. This time you can get from here, you can see. Okay, you can see this is showing here. So basically this is the difference between the Python and JavaScript. In this time we talk about the function. So let's talk about the function. Mainly JavaScript, Python, how we create the function.